Hello. Today I'd like to talk about gaming. Now, I'm mostly talking about gaming because I was on Twitter because, well, apparently I enjoy wasting my time. I saw this one tweet by Jake Lucky and I don't really get it, but essentially it's a tweet about the current zeitgeist of gaming and about where gaming is going, and I honestly like where it's going. I think the problem with the people in this tweet, including Hungrybox, Dr. Disrespect, and Shroud, is that they seem to only play like really popular games, and particularly either shooting games in Shroud or Dr. Disrespect's case, or Smash for Hungrybox. And I think if you broaden your horizons as far as what types of games that you play, whether it's streaming or just personal enjoyment, then there's a lot on offer in 2022. And even if there's not, I think you can honestly just go back and play games that you enjoyed in the past, and it obviously doesn't even have to be Smash or whatever game they're currently playing. It could be anything from an old Wii game to a GameCube game. Like, if there's nothing out currently, then I don't see why you can't go back and play those older games. Now, I understand that people want to see modern things, and I get it, and they're coming from a very different perspective from me personally. I relatively care about the things that are current game, but I've never let that stop me from just playing the old games if I don't find any of the new ones interesting. For example, I think last year I probably played the least amount I've played in a long time, but that was just because I wasn't that interested, whereas I think next year I'm going to be playing a lot more than I have in a long time, because games like Starfield, Armored Core 6, and several other games that were announced like Behemoth, and even the new Lords of the Fallen game looks relatively interesting. I mean, although that game's animations have always been janky, even in the first game I think it was. But I just don't understand this whole like, you need to play the biggest game possible. I mean, I get it in their perspective fields because they're streamers, and streamers always have to play the most popular game possible, but as far as personal enjoyment goes, I'd honestly recommend all three of these guys just either go try a new game entirely, like go onto Steam and go through the indie list, or go on GOG and play like a really old game. There's so much to play. I don't know. I'll never understand this perspective where it's like there's nothing new coming out, or there's nothing new I want to play. First of all, I'm sure there will be something in the future, and second of all, if there's nothing out currently, then you can always just go back. It's not that bad.